So we're just now beginning. Get the chat up. Alright. And we will erase our save file because we're going to start new.
Did you say then we're going to have to start all over?
Well, we were already at the beginning, so it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Even at the beginning, we was almost, Jesse, we was almost to be at the room part.
I know. It'll be fine.
Castle. Jesse.
Alright. This is but one of the legends which the people speak. Long ago there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden.
When will we beat this?
I have no idea. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains.
An evil
But
monster.
one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself.
Really, that looks like a real monster, not a man.
With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared, as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. Alright, so for everybody watching, this will be one of my little brother's, one of his first times playing this game. And we're going to sort of guide him along and see how well he does. And this will be, I've always been interested in, like, when it was my first time playing Zelda, there's no way for me to capture it or look back and remember what I experienced during my first playthrough. So this is a way to get someone who's played games before, but to capture their reaction to playing a game as great as The Wind Waker for the first time. Though he has seen me play it a little, and he has messed around himself, but he's never actually tried playing through the entire game. Let me know what you guys think of the audio levels. I can raise our audio up or lower the game audio, depending, so just let us know. Faced by an onslaught of evil, in their last hour as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of the kingdom, none remain who know. I kind of wish there was a way to skip over the intro.
Where there is. I started all over before.
There we go.
I deleted it.
Alright, so here we go, guys.
Jesse, how did you skip that?
Well, I pressed start. Alright. I'm going to... No, you sit up there. Because I'm reading the chat. Do you guys smell that shit stench? Lower the game audio a bit. Alright, game audio is lowered. Let me know if it needs to be lowered any more. Hi Jesse, I don't know if you remember me, but you reviewed my first video and it was your videos that got me into the game factor. I think so. Glad to see Cheesy Taco here. can you turn your audio up and the game down a little? My audio is pretty much as loud as I can get it without it sounding horrible. But I turned down the game audio. I envy your bro. I wish I could go back and play it for the first time all over again. Yeah, that's sort of what these are for. If you notice on my videos where I play the games live, it's not really me playing the games, it's my little brother. Because I remember Ocarina of Time, specifically, and Majora's Mask being such an amazing experience for me the first time that I played through everything and discovered everything for myself. And I wanted this to sort of be a way for him to be able to do everything for himself, but have a way to capture it. That way we can look back on it and see what he liked and didn't like and kind of get that person's first experience with the game. Hi Jesse, I don't know if you remember me. Oh, more comments below. Your bro gotta get the emerald. No, okay. This was my first Zelda game. Hey Jesse, it's Jared. My little brother's name is Jared too. How awesome. Link doesn't look excited to get that green tunic, does he? Hello, Chase Me. We gotta go bye, bro. Good luck, the game factor. Will do. Tell your bro to jump. In the stone thing. Jump in the stone thing. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I mean, instead of swimming, you'll find some rocks. Jump there to get emeralds. You mean rupees? Do you know what to do now, Jared?
Go get the one thing. I'm gonna get the sword.
You gotta go talk to your sister first. Tell him to go under the house. We'll get to that eventually. You don't really need rupees when you first start out. I haven't felt that way since... Oh yeah, right. I totally forgot to post this on Twitter to let more people know that I'm streaming. Twitter.com. Give me just a second, guys. Alright, and now the world of Twitter knows we're live streaming.
Jesse, how do you get the one time? The skull. I already got it.
Did you already look at the bird? You didn't? Well, do it. Needs in the making. Good stuff, guys. I remember the time when I first played Wind Waker with my cousin. I was a little kid, so I was so confused. Peace is what all true warriors strive for. Okay, Bat, my boy. It's not that heavy. Hate to bother you, but I sent a message on Discord about a Zelda retrospect. I was wondering if you were interested in helping. If you sent something on Discord, I hardly ever go on there. You have to look up, Jared.
Oh. I don't see the big bird. Oh,
Here, let me do it.
I just saw it, Jesse. Thought it is.
There we go.
That's the pirate girl. Yes.
I played Zelda Spirit Tracks, and it was like, ooh, that was my first Zelda. Spirit Tracks is an odd video, or an odd one to be your first. It was for the Chamber channel. Let me find my phone,
I know your phone is.
and I'll get on Discord really quick. Oh my god, I love you. Thank you. Yo, Jaden. Spirit Tracks is so good. Dark Lord. Skyward Sword was my first. Skyward Sword's another odd one to be your first. I think, like any of the older 3D Zelda games are great to be first experiences. Like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. Even Wind Waker, or not Wind Waker, but Majora's Mask is a bit odd if that's your first Zelda game. But even still, I think it would be better to start out with that game than like Spirit Tracks or Skyward Sword. Because if you play Majora's Mask, then when you move on to when you move on to any of the other Zelda games, it'll still kind of be familiar. But starting out with Spirit Tracks where there's motion controls and then moving back to say Twilight Princess or something can be a bit odd.
It's hard for me to do even though I did it.
Yep. The game gives me such an amazing feeling that I can't describe, but there's never been another video game that could give me the feeling that Wind Waker does. Alright. I'm not really reading what he's saying, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
I can do it.
There we go. I think you can put fangs on bones. Some weapons.
Jesse? I can't understand it. Z-Target and BB. I tried this and Jesse, it's hard.
I know. Alright. Hey Jesse, what's your favorite Zelda song? I will make a remix of it for you. I want to say Clocktown, but there's been so many remixes of the Clocktown song.
You got it. Jesse, can I do the one part?
I don't like any of the popular songs from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I think I spent the most time with those two games, so they're my favorite.
Just gonna do the one part. Another go on top of the bridge and rescue that pirate girl.
High quality rips. In Breath of the Wild, go watch the treehouse video. At the end, they pick up the weapon. Look at the description. Wind Waker was my second Zelda game. It was a bit odd going from Skyward Sword to Wind Waker for the first couple of minutes. Yeah, the thing that always got me was moving to a new Zelda game after Skyward Sword. I got used to holding the A button and just running all the time, or sprinting. I really liked that, so I'm glad they're bringing it back for Breath of the Wild. The stamina gauge was really great.
Yeah, and I want to play Breath of the Wild so bad.
Yeah, I showed my little brother Breath of the Wild, and he's already in love with it.
Hey!
It sends a bone attached to a club, and you pick up a lot of things. Twilight Princess Lake Hylia is my favorite of all time. Granddad. Breath of the Wild, high quality rips. Wind Waker was my second Zelda game. It was okay. The classic one, you know. Wind Waker is my childhood game. Me too, Jared. Me too. Wind Waker for me, I didn't play it when it first came out, but I played it like maybe a year or two after it came out, and it was a really great game for me at the time. I played it with no strategy guide or anyone to help me, so it was really cool getting that experience for the first time.
Jesse, I know the fire.
Why is no one understanding my dank memes? I thought you guys were supposed to be hip and swaggity. How was your holiday, Jesse? It was great. I slept most of it, so I didn't really get anything, but I spent most of my money on the Christmas dinner and the presents for everybody.
And you forgot the TV.
Oh yeah, I bought a TV as well. I played Wind Waker in 06. That was... No. I was going to say that was around the time I played it, but I played it long before 2006. Happy Xmas in 2017. Food. Yes, cheesy taco. Food. Food is glorious. We're actually, if my little brother gets to spend the night tonight, we're going to go out and buy pizza later.
Yummy pizza.
On a record player because Seattle. Record players are cool.
Jesse?
What's up?
I can't remember what the girl is, but normally times I find her a lot with the telescope.
No, you're not supposed to look through the telescope. Just look around and try to find
That's what I normally do. It's easier. Not harder.
I played Spirit Tracks when I was 6 in 2010. Oh, you're a young one. Food is the best thing about my holiday, laugh out loud. I got a Ocarina this Christmas, a duplicate of Ocarina of Time. Awesome. Here, let me sit, Joe.
Go in that tunnel, there's a red ruby.
We don't really need rupees right now.
Wow. How can you get up there and I can't? She's right there, Jesse. Jesse, watch out for the bird in the bag of things. Things.
You can take care of them for me. I'm 12. How old are you now? I'm 25, I think. How old are you, Jared?
7.
Jared's 7. He has trouble reading a lot of words, so that's why when we play these games, he can really only play them when I'm with him or when he's with me, because a lot of the stuff he doesn't really understand.
Jesse, I do not like the one part.
What part?
You know, about that.
Where you hit the swing?
Yeah,
I'll do it when you get there.
and I'm almost there.
Glad to see the progress of today's youth. Rubies are pretty plentiful in this game, so I wouldn't worry too much about stocking up early. Yeah, the same happened to me. I understand some words, but I misread the others. And I was like, what? My students don't really know Zelda. Well, you need to teach your students about the legend. Rupees!
Why can't you cross this part?
I can.
Why can't you cross the bridge?
And
Uh-oh, the bird's gonna snatch her.
spoilers! Twilight Princess had it. Yeah, but the thing about Twilight Princess, I think it gave you so many rubies because of the magic armor that you get. And then there's certain moments in the game where you need rubies to buy like the bomb bags and everything. So it just makes sure that you have them for when you need them.
Jesse, don't forget you gotta watch the rest of it with me.
Breath of the Wild seems like it's doing it great because you get...
Jesse?
Yeah?
You gotta watch Harry Potter with me later.
Alright, we're gonna watch Harry Potter later, apparently. The reason that the rupees in Breath of the Wild, they're doing it right, is because every time you kill an enemy, you don't get a rupee. You may get one if you destroy a boss or a mini boss. Guys, we actually have to go, but we will be back later to play. So come back and join us here in a few hours. Sorry.